Merry Christmas, my friends. I hope this holiday is full of health, warmth, and the joy of when kindred spirits find each other. Today, I offer you a fun and silly episode. I sat down with some of my kindred spirits to talk Christmas and challenge them to a contest of knowledge in my Christmas quiz. Grab your favorite warm beverage and settle in for plenty of laughs ahead. Welcome to Jacqui Just Chatters. I'm happy you are joining me today. I'm your hostess, Jacqui Lents, and I'm trying to make the world a little better, one story at a time. If you like what you hear, please subscribe, leave a review, stars, or share with your friends. Episodes come out every other Thursday, but if you can't wait that long, you can go to my website or other socials. The links are in the episode notes. Let's get chatting. Welcome back. This episode, with my smart and sassy friends, I am hosting a Christmas quiz for the holidays. Why? Because it's fun. I hope you at home play along and see how you do. Time to introduce my contestants for this show. First, we have Sonia, guest from my previous episode on burlesque. If you haven't checked that out, you really need to.
Yes, you do. Hi, everyone. Happy Merry Christmas.
Then we have Nikki, my sister, making her debut here. Finally, I am thrilled that you are coming on at last.
Thank you for having me. Hi, everyone. Merry Christmas.
And Kara from Bookish Flights podcast. And we are always looking to collaborate because we just always have a good time when we work together. And I'm so glad that you are returning.
Yes, thank you so much. Yeah, books are what we get our initial conversation on, and then we end up on 100 tangents later, finishing our calls.
Yeah. Listeners, you have no idea that before we got to the starting of the episode, it was Tangent City for the four of us beforehand.
Weather, college, nothing to do with holidays.
Right?
Yep.
No, not at all.
We're all over the place. I am honored that you ladies agreed to come on and be part of this festive silliness. The prize for the winner is that you will be titled Christmas Queen for 2023. Crown not included.
I will take that. So if you guys don't know, Jacqui goes by Queen Jack. So I will take a queen title from her any day.
There you go.
Because they never spell my name right at Starbucks. I always tell them my name is Queen because they do spell that correctly.
Love it.
You might have a fight on your hands.
Ooh, I like it. We're already getting salty. Before we get started, let's give my friends listening a chance to get to know you three a little more. Please share a favorite holiday tradition. It could be a newer tradition or it could be an old tradition that you've been doing forever. Kara, let's start with you.
Okay, so my first one I thought of, there's a couple, but I'll go with this first one that came to my mind, is ever since I can remember, I'm an only child, but when we would decorate for Christmas, my parents would give me a new Christmas ornament for that year, and they would like tape the year on the bottom of the Christmas ornament. And so I have ornaments, I won't tell you dating back how far, but dating back through my entire life that my mom gifted me when I got married and moved away. And I have been doing that with my kids as well. And now we're going to probably need a second tree at this point because we have so many ornaments coming in. But I love it because I feel like it's the thought that counts. And there's such an array of ornaments that you can pick out to really personalize to that person. And so it's a great tradition that my parents have started.
That is an awesome tradition. My parents actually started making a kid's tree, and then my mom would have her tree because they were doing the same thing with us, that we would get ornaments, and there were so many early on. It's okay, that's the tree for you kids over there. And then here's like her tree for the company tree, the one that was going to look nice, where ours was like just, it was whatever we wanted to make. It was the kids' tree, and it was exactly what you expected it to be like.
Yeah, it gets very kitschy that way, but I love it.
Exactly.
All the ornaments, though, are different. And I like that. I don't like where there's 20 of the same bulbs. Do you know what I mean? You look at one ornament and it's from, I don't know, a trip you went on, and then another one that's something you made when you were a kid, maybe, or not that I like
macaroni.
Yeah, macaroni. Those are Dave's, our brothers.
Okay, Sonia, holiday tradition.
Kara kind of took mine because decorating the Christmas tree is probably my favorite thing to do. Once upon a time, I had one in every room, so I was up to 9.
Wow.
Fully decorated. I'm a little extra if you don't know me. I have backed away from it a little bit as I've gotten older and our house has gotten smaller in living space. But I am like you. I have been collecting ornaments since I was a child. And my favorite is when you're unwrapping and unboxing them, you relive the memory of that person that maybe isn't here anymore, or that vacation or that trip, or that just, even if that special person that gave it to you because they were thoughtful. I love that part of that. And I decorate all of my trees by myself. It's like an immerse. It's just for me. I do that for me. It's my time to be mindful and stuff. But I would say that my other favorite is gift wrapping. I have been the gift wrapping queen for years. I was nicknamed Sonia Claus in high school because I would wrap all the teachers' gifts for them. They would give up me a little extra money. I would wrap their Christmas gifts. I had one year where I wrapped 1,200 gifts for other people, not including my own. There is something about making each gift pretty. I'm a creative, and doing all of that in the Bowie and I absolutely love to wrap Christmas gifts. I think that's probably my favorite thing to do at Christmas time. I don't know if that's really a tradition, but it's definitely something I love doing.
I have gotten a gift from Sonia, and she makes the meanest corners I have ever seen. She can wrap like nobody's business. Seriously, it's worth hiring her out. She is just that good. She's a professional freaking rapper. And
I've been doing it since I was 11.
Okay, I'm going to put a link in the episode notes. You want to see her extra? Oh my gosh, with Christmas. Okay, I'm going to put a link to her YouTube channel, and you can see her decorations of how she's pared down her Christmas decorations. Holy crap. Like, let me tell you, I will never get to that level. Most of us won't. It looks like a freaking Hallmark store. It's intense.
Is what I get.
But what I'm hearing is you need to come up to Michigan to visit right before the holidays, and we'll just give you all the gifts wrapped.
I would totally do that and love every second of it. One year I wrapped so many that by Christmas, like Christmas Day, my hands, I couldn't move them. Like they locked. They were permanently locked because I had paper cuts. But I was so happy in the joy of doing it. I didn't care. It was just, that to me is the part.
It's amazing that you love it that much.
I do.
That you don't mind all
being in pain.
Yeah. Yeah. The physical pain of it.
Yeah. You would be horrified by my wrapping skills.
I don't, Jacqui, remember we did a gift exchange last year. Mm-hmm. Jacqui and I did a Advent box last year and did little gifts for every day. And we wrapped them and sent to each other. And I've seen your wrapping. I don't judge other people's wrapping because it's like art.
Thank God.
It's your expression. It's like who you are. And I love you, so I don't care about your wrapping.
I'm so glad.
I have people that give me things wrapped in a Walmart bag with a duct tape bow. It does not. It doesn't. Denise, that was for you. My friend Denise did that one year. She's like, you do such pretty. I just wanted to go ugly. And it was a duct tape bow.
Denise, you got called out.
But it's okay. I loved it because it was her creativity.
That was some bullshit. And she
did love it.
She put a duct tape bow on her bullshit.
I loved it.
Okay, Nikki, little Nikki, my baby sister.
It's hard to come up with something because I know you've talked about things on this podcast. So I was originally going to talk about an ornaments, but since that's already been taken care of, since Jacqui and I were in high, we do a big dinner on Christmas Eve instead of Christmas Day. And we have always taken over doing the Christmas dinner, and we'll pick a theme every year, something different. So Christmas dinner is always different.
Oh,
so we've had like French, we've had.
I love the Detroit one that we did one year, where you made the Rensen building with the
king dongs.
The king dongs
up and like did frosting on the outside to be like the elevators going up. It's
Which
pretty hilarious.
in Detroit, like that's the most iconic building we have. So it'd be like the Chrysler Building or something like that for New York. And and so
Yeah.
we
You have
had
my
like
wheels going. I'm thinking, okay, how am I going to make an arch out of biscuits and gravy?
Yeah.
We've done different things. One time we did, this was an interesting theme. We did Axis versus Allies, like World War II. And we had we put
well, like one half of the
paper in
table was
center
like
of the table. So we had one food of one and one food of the other. And
Sounds
you're like,
fun.
spaghetti.
I know. I want to come.
Me too. I'm like, I want to be there.
we had Yellowstone, like out west.
Yep, we've done an up
Um,
north. We've done
British tea, that was huge. We did
We've
British
d- we've
tea
done-
twice.
a British tea twice. We've done Harry Potter themed.
Yes.
That was a favorite. Our mom wants to do that again. I think she would do it every year.
She probably
Um,
would.
Yeah, especially if we mixed English tea with Harry Potter, she would.
Oh
that would
my
be
gosh,
like-
she would just lose her mind.
that would be her ideal. Yeah.
Jackie,
So-
y'all need to do a St. I've schooled you in St. Louis. You need
There
to
you
do a
go.
St. Louis Christmas dinner. You have all the recipes.
They might like barbecue. They
Well,
lose-
you've got gooey butter cake, toasted raviolis, Fitz's
Mm.
root beer. I mean, come on.
Nikki, why don't you tell them what our theme is this year, since it was
just
it was
figured it out.
late getting to it.
So my husband suggested it. He's very excited the fact that we went with his suggestion, but it's favorite things. And so we're gonna do like favorite dishes of everybody who's coming, like different favorite dishes
I love
to make
that.
up the meal. So
It's gonna be
But we
very
need to-
hodgepodgey.
it's
I
gonna
love it.
But we have to make sure we get like enough to go across the whole spectrum of food, right? So it's not all like entrees. I'm like, it's fine if we take a side dish that I love. Do you know what I mean? Or something that's fine. Whatever we need, I'll just pick my favorite. We'll put it in that category. It'll be fine. So
I'm curious to what everybody's favorite in the Zoom would be.
Oh.
Like if we did a potpourri dinner like that.
okay.
One of the things I love, one year we did a Scottish dinner, Scottish meat pies. I miss those so much from when we lived in Scotland. And there's a Scottish bakery like an hour from us, 40 minutes away, and I can get them. So I'd bring meat pies.
I'm boring. I'm going to bring mashed potatoes. That is my favorite thing to eat
Ooh.
at any holiday. Thanksgiving, people are about the turkey. No, just put me in a corner with the bowl of mashed potatoes and leave me alone.
Mm.
It's a holiday themed dish.
Yeah. Doesn't necessarily
Okay.
have to be holiday themed.
It doesn't even have to be just your favorite
Right.
thing.
It's just your favorites.
And then I'd show up with tacos.
I'm all about that.
Okay. Yeah. That sounds
I love
good.
tacos.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll go down the street, get some fresh tortillas, and show up with some tacos.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I'm good with that.
What are you
Um,
bringing, Nikki?
Not sure what I'm bringing. So when I think about holiday stuff, I have a 24-hour salad that's like a 7-layer salad that I only have around the holidays normally, but I go crazy. We've had it and I've made it before, and then for some reason it didn't end up getting eaten a lot, and then the next day I've made myself sick eating it like all day. So I think maybe that's what I'd bring. We need a little something besides everyone else is bringing. Yeah.
Or the strawberry
Pretzel
Jello
salad.
pretzel.
Strawberry
crust
pretzel
bottom.
So
Jello.
good.
Oh my
I've
God,
seen
I
you
can
make yourself sick on that.
Yeah. Yeah, and no one's bringing a dessert, so maybe that's what I'll bring. We got the mashed potatoes, we got the tacos. Though I have to say, what's your stance on fajitas versus tacos? Like it's essentially
I mean, to me, it's like the fresh tortilla that makes all the difference. Like now
You
I've
ever made 'em?
become, I have, but I also can't buy store-bought anymore because I'm like now become this bougie tortilla eater. Like I'll go literally to 2 stores. I'll go to the regular grocery store and then we stop at the Mexican market on the way home to get the tortilla piece of it.
I'm all for that. That's
Yeah,
okay.
we're
You bring
okay.
that. Sounds good.
You be bougie.
That's me.
You
Yeah, I
bring
was gonna
that.
say, you bring your bougie stuff to ours.
There we go.
Right, that's
And we can
right.
fill it with whatever we want. Fajitas, taco meat. I don't really care. I think to me, it's
Both.
the fresh tortilla that makes all the difference.
That's
Okay.
true. It's
Mashed
the
potatoes?
foundation.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Tortilla, fill it with
We
mashed
got to
potatoes.
have gravy though. If we're having the mashed potatoes, there's got to be gravy on the side.
That will come with the mashed potatoes.
Okay. All right. Good.
Yeah, I have enough Southern in me. I know how to make a gravy.
Okay.
Perfect.
Heinz in a can, right?
Jacqui,
No.
what's your
The
holiday
look on
tradition?
Sonia's face. She's like,
Yeah.
no way. Not happening.
No? No.
No, we're gonna start with a roux in a pan with some flour. And yeah, we're gonna do it right. I'm gonna stick my foot in it if I'm gonna do it.
All right.
Okay.
So, Jacqui, what's your
Yes.
holiday tradition? You have us giving one. What's yours?
Oh, crap.
About it.
Was it the meat pies?
No, that's what she's bringing to when I was talking about
Oh,
dinners.
yeah,
So
yeah,
what's
yeah.
your
Her
holiday
tradition.
You took the theme and you guys took the ornaments. Okay. You know what? I used it in like my first 2 episodes. I don't care. I'm going to recycle. That's what I'm doing. I'm recycling. I loved when you and I, Nikki, would walk through the neighborhood and see all the luminaries that everyone lit up. And doing that on Christmas Eve, and especially, if the snow was falling down, and that was just, it was magic. It's always, I can visualize that right now in my head, and that we're walking and I can hear the snow crunch and I can feel the little flakes of snow melting on my cheeks and you and I laughing and giggling like we're
If I
5.
could give that as a memory to my kids, I would. My kids would have never seen anything like that. It was just so cool.
It was.
And,
The whole neighborhood lit up by these little tea
and we would
lights
walk
just lining.
with a lighter, and anyone whose candle went out, we'd light it and we'd keep on going.
Good
Beautiful.
Samaritan candle walkers. Yeah. Okay, we are now ready. I'm not even going to look at the time for our first round of 5 questions.
Okay.
Each is worth 100 points. The second round is only 2 questions, but each is worth 200 points.
Wow.
Let's begin. We're going to start with you, Sonia. Here is your first question. Which popular Christmas beverage is also called milk punch?
Which popular Christmas beverage? Eggnog.
Correct. You get 100 points. Kara, you're
Yep.
next. According to the song, what do you deck the halls with?
Boughs of holly.
Correct for 100 points.
Woohoo.
And you had to sing it in your head, didn't you?
I did. I didn't want to, bother you guys with my singing. That would be a disaster.
Raise
on
your
here,
hand
so.
if you sang that song in your head with her.
You
Everyone's
almost
raising
got it
their
out
hand.
loud.
Time for your question, Nikki.
Uh-oh.
Where was baby Jesus born?
Bethlehem.
Correct for 100 points. See, you guys were sweating this.
I
You were
was
all
sweating.
I
freaking
was
out.
a little nervous.
No, I was not.
Fine.
Okay, Sonia, back
You're
to
used
you.
heat.
Question 2. Stollen is a famous cake from which country?
Germany.
Correct. I was hoping you'd remember that since you had it when we were in Frankenmuth.
I did totally.
Kara, number 2. What words follow Silent Night in the song? Wow, I really gave you the song ones. I'm sorry, I didn't realize that.
I'm a music person. Don't worry.
What words follow Silent Night in the song?
Holy night.
Correct for 100 points. Nikki,
What her question?
how many ghosts show up in A Christmas Carol? Think carefully.
Oh. 4. Bob
Correct.
Marley and the 3. Yep.
Correct. The
Can
spirit
you
of,
name
Think
them?
carefully because I was gonna say 3, and then you said
yeah,
Can you
just to
name
see.
them?
Can you name them?
obviously Bob Marley, and then
Jacob Marley.
or
Jacob
Jacob
Marley.
Marley. Jacob Marley, right? And then Christmas past, Christmas present, and then Christmas yet to come.
Yes, very good. So proud
I wouldn't have
of
been
you.
able to do that, I don't think.
I have seen A Christmas Carol a lot. A lot.
That could have been one of your traditions.
Yeah, it could have been. I didn't think about it.
Sonia, the movie Miracle on 34th Street is based on a real life department store. What is it?
Macy's.
Correct for 100 points.
I've never seen that movie.
That was good.
See the original
Fresh
one.
hell
Don't
is
see like the
this?
new one.
Yeah,
I've
watch
never
the
seen it.
classic. Dude,
Yes.
that is your homework. Holiday homework.
While you're wrapping gifts, watch
Yes.
the movie.
There you
Yes.
go.
Or decorating your tree. Kara, number 3. Which country first started the tradition of putting up a Christmas tree?
What's that? Oh, Tannenbaum. What country is that?
That's a good
Right, like-
start.
Yeah. Oh, Christmas tree. I'm guessing it's all. I mean, Germany, but it could be Austria because they speak German. Right? Is that German? I could. Don't make fun of me if it's not. Let's go with Germany.
Correct for 100 points. Woo! Say go with
That's
your
what I
first
would have
instinct.
guessed, but I wasn't sure either.
Nikolushka, what is the best-selling Christmas song?
We're gonna hope it's my favorite. White Christmas?
Correct. Bing Crosby's White
Woohoo!
Christmas is the best-selling Christmas song with more than 50 million copies sold.
Wow.
And that is
That's a
100
movie.
points for you.
That's a movie.
That is- That's what I watch when
that
I
every
do
year.
the tree.
Same.
Question 4. In Home Alone, where is the family going on holiday, Sonia? I'm going to give you a multiple choice selection because that's really vague. A, New York. B, France. C, Florida. D, England.
I'm guessing they're going to New York.
Incorrect. They're going to Paris, France.
Yeah.
These things happen. Kara, number 4. Which fairy tale was the first gingerbread house inspired by?
The
You've got young
Gingerbread Man?
children. The Gingerbread Man?
Yeah.
No.
Huh.
Sonia, you look like you know.
Yeah.
Hansel and Gretel.
Hansel and Gretel.
They're getting tougher.
Apparently. All right, Nikki.
Hey,
What are you supposed to do when you find yourself under the mistletoe?
supposed to kiss.
Run.
Correct.
That's where I got my first kiss, was under the mistletoe.
I got
it.
mine in a bowling alley parking lot. So you. Yours was a lot more romantic.
That's
You
how I'm
must have
gonna
been
get
running
this
from the
Christmas-
mistletoe.
I
I'm gonna
was.
get this Christmas, the Christmas queen. You know, I gotta. There we go.
All right. Last question in round 1.
Okay.
Sonia, in which modern day country was St. Nicholas born in?
That's a good question.
Isn't it?
It's the I'm guessing Germany again because of the story. So Germany. No, Austria,
No. Turkey.
Turkey.
Oh.
Really?
I would have
Yeah.
gone with Italy, so I would have been off too.
Yeah.
See,
I was just thinking of Meister. It's General Meisterburger from the story. It's
I was-
that.
See, I was thinking something Scandinavian, maybe.
No.
So I was definitely not in Turkey. I'll tell you
No.
that.
Nope. Me
Oh.
either.
Okay. Kara, in Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol, what was the first name of Scrooge?
Ebenezer.
Correct for 100 points.
I want her questions.
Nikki,
Yes.
question 5. Visions of which food danced in children's heads as they slept in the poem, "'Twas the Night Before Christmas"?
Sugar plums.
Correct. All
If you
right.
can make it that easy, I'm good.
So before we get to round 2, another question. What was one of your favorite gifts? It could either be when you were a child or an adult. We will start with Kara.
Man, I feel bad because I'm like, nothing is sticking out. Woo, that was a good one. There's 2. And these were when I was a kid. I remember getting a keyboard, like a Yamaha keyboard, and I played the piano for many years after this. So then we got a hand-me-down piano that came into the house, so I wasn't practicing on an unweighted keyboard. But maybe I'm thinking that probably started my love of playing music. And my dad was a musician too, so that probably was part of it as well. But getting to plink around like my kids do, I just had to shut the little electronic keyboard off in the closet here before we got started because I could hear it beeping. But yeah, I think a keyboard, because I think it just sparked my love of playing the piano. And we now have, much to my husband's dismay, we inherited a piano 2 years ago. And the lady told me before we picked it up, oh, it's probably about 500 pounds. Because I'm like, how much manpower do I need to come get this piano from your house that she was giving away for free? And she's like, oh, it's probably 500 pounds. Needless to say, my husband called, you need to call 2 more guys to help get it off the truck, because the thing was probably 1,500 pounds. So we have this massive upright piano that didn't fit in our house here in San Diego. So I am starting a garage band because it's in the garage. So this is where I play now. So,
Nikki, what about you?
It wasn't necessarily a gift as much as we decided to go to Disney World at Christmas time. So we didn't spend as much on gifts when we went to Disney. And I never went to Disney as a kid. So the first time I went to Disney was as an adult, and I just went a little crazy. And now I love Disney. Yeah.
Oh, yes, she does.
the most magical place on earth.
That's right. Sonia.
I don't really have a gift that I just remember that was the most awesome Christmas gift. I not a single thing comes into my head when you say that. But my favorite Christmas memory is I lived with my grandmother. My grandmother raised me, and she didn't have a lot of money, but she would always save all of the wrapping paper and stuff from all the gifts that she would get from other people. And when I was 11 years old, I will never forget, she had bought, I have 37 cousins. She would buy a gift for everybody, and they would be little dollar gifts or little 50-cent gifts or whatever. And she had arthritic fingers, and she was trying to wrap, and she was getting frustrated. And I said, can I help you? And she let me wrap all the gifts for everybody, and all of this mismatched paper. And in my head, it probably looked like a hot mess on a stick but to me, in my head, and what I remember, it was just like angels were singing. Anytime you see a Christmas movie, the gifts are just in piles and heaps with the shining papers and stuff. That's what I remember. And that's probably my most favorite Christmas memory.
Do you think that's why you love wrapping gifts?
I do.
That's
Exactly
exactly what I was thinking. We found out the source.
Yeah.
It is absolutely. And I've known that forever, because I get that when I wrap for other people, and I used to wrap for adopt a family at school and stuff like that. When I do that, I get that same feeling that I got when I did that for my Grammy. My Grammy's been gone since 2002. So it really gives me that memory, because I can think of some gifts that I liked and I enjoyed, but that part to me was the biggest gift.
I love that. I have the chills.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
What about you, Jacqui?
I don't answer the questions. I ask the question.
That's why you have a sister who asks them back.
You know what? I'm really glad you're on the show, Nikki. This is a wonderful gift. This is my favorite gift ever, is having you on the show with me.
Maybe this is why she hasn't been on the show.
It's nice to know that I'm your favorite gift.
You are.
There
You're
you
my
go.
favorite gift. Kevin, don't listen to this. Okay, round 2. 2 questions, each worth 200 points.
Woo!
Anything could happen. Do you guys want a total wrap up at this point?
I already know I'm in the bottom, so we're good.
We're good.
The listeners might not know. The listeners may
Okay.
want it. Okay, Sonia is at 300. She's just under Kara with 400. And Nikki right now might just get her glory dreams of being Christmas queen. She's at 500. But nothing is guaranteed.
That's right.
Sonia, question 6. According to the song, what did my true love give to me on the 8th day of Christmas?
8 maids a milking.
Correct. Well done. You earned 200
That was
points.
fast too. I was
I
like
know.
going up.
I don't know if I get them all confused. 5 golden rings. I got that.
Yep.
And the partridge. I know where the partridge comes in.
Right. Maybe 2 turtle doves. I got that too. But
Yeah.
All right, Kara. Question 6 for you. What was Frosty the Snowman's nose made of?
A button.
Correct for 200 points. Wow, I don't even know. I would have got that one.
Because corn cob pipe and a button nose.
Cool.
Yep.
Nikki, question 6.
Uh-huh.
3 of Santa's reindeer's names begin with the letter D. What are those names?
Donner. Dasher. Here it is. I had it in the very beginning. What was it?
You've got 5.
Donner.
Time. Give me an answer.
Dasher, Dancer, Donner. I was supposed to answer.
That's okay.
I was trying to dance for you, so maybe that would help.
And I wasn't looking at the screen. I'm so sorry.
Nikki did not answer the question correctly and did not get the points.
What about 2/3? Do I get 2/3 points?
It is all or nothing.
Oh, remember that, students of hers, ex-students of hers.
Oh, they'll support you. They'll support you in thinking I'm a grade A, B. All right, Sonia, your final question. What was the first company that used Santa Claus in advertising?
Coca-Cola.
Correct.
Wow.
Yeah,
I'm impressed.
me too. That was good.
All right.
I only know that because my friend Scott has one of the original Coca-Cola Harold Gale Santas
Wow.
that they
That's
used
cool.
in the department stores.
Yeah.
That's
Wow.
awesome.
Thanks, Scott.
Kara, question 7. In
Okay.
which country is it tradition to eat KFC for Christmas dinner?
Country?
Yep. What country on Christmas are going to eat KFC for dinner?
I mean, like KFC the chicken, right? It can
Yep.
only be one. United States.
Incorrect. It is not a
What?
tradition here. People don't eat KFC for Christmas. That's not a
I know,
tradition.
but where else do they have KFC?
Sonia, you want to steal this?
Japan.
Yes, it's Japan.
Yes.
I had no idea they had KFC there.
You have to order 2 or 3 weeks ahead of time
Wow.
to get your order. It's very popular in Japan. It's actually growing in popularity in China as well.
Wow. I learned something new today. I would have never guessed that it would be there.
I know.
wouldn't either.
It's right. You learn
My
something
kids
every
went to
day.
Japan.
But they didn't go during Christmas time.
No.
Christmas is not the celebration that it
No,
is here
Right.
in Japan either.
Yeah.
Like it's not in as big, but it
Right.
is. But having KFC is a big deal. It's just what you do. It's like having champagne at midnight, New Year's Eve here. The
Oh,
tradition.
you
is
know
that
what?
fun.
They can keep that tradition.
Agreed.
Yep.
Nikki, the last question.
You make it easy. Easy.
If you're born on Christmas Day, what's your star sign?
I would think it's Capricorn.
Correct. It is Capricorn.
Thank you. Thank you for picking it as my sign. I'm like, I'm Capricorn. And I'm like, I think it starts like December 22nd or something. Maybe 23rd.
Okay. In last place with 600 points is Kara. There really is no second place. We have a tie.
Ooh, 2 queens.
Wow.
We have 2
Okay.
Christmas queens. It's a good thing that there is no actual crown included.
Girl, I have my own crowns. I don't need yours.
With 700 points, Sonia and Nikki tie for Christmas Queen. Yay! They're fist bumping on Zoom. That is one of the weirdest things I've ever seen. I just have to say.
You clearly have never taught online then, because that is the way you celebrate with your students.
Oh, yeah. Thankfully, no. No,
High
I do not.
five. Fist bump.
That's so funny.
I hope you guys all had fun doing this. I had a blast. This was such a good time.
It was fun.
I
Okay.
did, and you've got me in the spirit now. My husband was saying, "Oh, we're going to pull out the decorations today." So you've gotten me in the spirit today. So thank you.
Thank you guys for coming on, sitting through this quiz and talking a lot about Christmas. This honestly, it's been really special. I loved having all of you guys, all of wonderful people that I enjoy spending time with, all together at once, all hanging out. This is what the holidays are actually all about.
I agree.
I thought she was going to
Absolutely.
say this is her gift, her favorite Christmas gift.
We are your gifts.
That's right. We're all her gift.
You were talking about what Christmas is all about too. I think something that is great at Christmas time is also to meet new people and bring them into your community. Cara, it was very nice to meet you. And then I just met Nikki a few months ago when I came to visit Jacqui, and I just met Jacqui a little over a year ago. So new friends and new people in in my community. Thank you.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's all about the community, right? Always.
Always.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry
Merry
Christmas.
Christmas.
What's the Tiny Tim line?
God bless us, everyone.
Yeah, that's a good one to end on. Thank you to my listeners for being part of this chat. I couldn't do this podcast without you. You are the best. How did you do on the quiz? Did you earn yourself a crown? Of course you did. Everyone was a winner today. And our prize was connecting with friends. I'm off to work hard on editing my manuscript to get ready for the lucky agent who is waiting for my book. The first week of January, I'll put out an episode about our next story share opportunity, and then you'll hear from me again in February. I'm crossing my fingers for a white Christmas for us both, if you're into that sort of thing. Until we meet again, I wish you well.